Welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace. I wasn't gonna say now, but it's fine. Anyway, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. I'm Rob. I record. We are a 5-man troop, but our 5th man is not here. So I'm Rob.
He was
I
killed
record.
by the judge.
We have Lawrence. He's there. We have George.
Me?
And we have
No,
Alex.
that's not you actually.
Hello.
Alright. I believe Alex read this line, so we're moving on.
I'm afraid to tell you, George, you're not George.
Right,
You're
so-
actually an imposter.
If he's not here, so as a backup, George. No, wait, George is...
I literally anyone who doesn't have anything to do until Tetsunate shows up is me.
Fair enough. Lawrence,
I
then.
might as well do. Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes.
Why is he Shuddy Smith?
I was trying to do Shuddy Smith. No, I was trying to do something more sinister. Damn it. No. Ah, no.
I've heard of you before, haven't I?
No, I don't know what you're on about. No, it's kidding. I was trying to try to copy his voice, but his voice sounds Satan.
He's gasping pain!
I just got it. Let me see, Your Honor.
There you
I have one more. This will do. Here it is. It's a more pullback version of the photo I presented before.
Apollo's ass.
Don't pull back too far.
go.
It's the
Apollo's
pose
ass
photo.
photo.
That's an ass photo. I got a real good photo of it for you.
Huh? What's that hunk of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in that photo Mr. Tenate's bomb transport case?
Well, I was actually going to use it as your corpse, but yeah, sure, that's right. Is there a problem with it?
Oh yes, that transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods, have you remembered something?
Yes, I just realized. Its position. It's different from before.
Its position? The position of what?
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case?
BTC?
Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the case is in the photo was open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
As I recall, I think it was more to the right.
To the right.
Right.
And that means... In that case, the case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack.
Who cares what the transport case was when? What difference does it make? It has nothing at all to do with what we were talking about.
Objection!
It's rude to interrupt, Phoenix Wright.
Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear.
What? Don't believe it.
Oh, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack.
Oh, George
Yes,
knows.
Your
You
Honor.
know George, right?
Well, what?
I was saying George knows where it was, right, George?
Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Alright, I have this. The bomb transport case was here at the time of Apollo's attack. It was her.
Covering wood.
Your Honor, I assert that this was where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
But that's...
Inconceivable.
Miss Woods, Miss Woods, was this where the transport case was when you saw it?
Yes. Yes, that's where it was.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position.
That it's not. I don't know. I can't think of a joke right now. My joke lineup is gone. Someone else make a joke for me.
amazing.
I'm glad you guys are doing great. Exactly what I expected.
The transport case covers the writing in blood.
Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing.
Why should we believe that that the case was in a different position? Yeah, the fence was in a different position. It was actually in attack mode, Phoenix, right? He's obviously lying.
Objection!
Just like that guy in the Yu-Gi-Oh! World
The fact that
Championship.
the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Miss Wood's testimony alone.
I forgot what regionals it was where everyone was breaking the rules in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Forgot which one it was. I guess I'll figure out that later.
What is this proof you're talking about?
It's right here in the crime photo.
I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. What in this photo indicates that the transport case was moved after the assault?
I got a rock.
Take that!
Fires. Spinning you at the bench.
Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here.
I see it, but what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. Just as Miss Wood said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood.
No!
He has my voice.
You did it, boss! It was a real nail biter, but you pulled it off.
Yep, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Order! Order in the court! No? Okay, that's a first. Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction.
It's usually Iffy that does it. It was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that.
Boss, I'm sensing definite smug and braggy vibe going off here.
Very smart, very braggy.
You passing something, Mr. Bacon.
I'm about to pass this fist into your fucking face!
Noted. I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
Huh?
What?
That's pretty simple.
Well, looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station.
Well, well. I've never thought I'd see this. I never thought I'd see this day. But I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bullshitting technique, is it?
Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days.
Those days were bad too.
Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright, the judge makes... That's my... No. The judge kind of makes you sound no better than a 2-bit con man.
You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence.
Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster.
What do we do now, boss?
I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner.
Think, Phoenix. Think. There must be a way through this. I
Why
have
is
to
it
dig my
bluff?
way to the truth somehow. Who could have written that message in blood? The culprit, clearly.
Someone else. There's someone else. I think it's the original victim, wasn't it?
No, it could have been. No, someone else, yeah. If it wasn't Apollo, who could have left the bloody message?
Bloody mess.
It was I,
To be
Athena!
honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this. But I've come
Can't
this
leave that
far.
message,
There's
George.
no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at this crime scene.
A person who shed blood? You don't mean.
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candace Arm who left behind this message in blood.
And this arm right Woods, it certainly can.
Can this arm fit up your ass?
One way to find
What?
How dare you say that in my courtroom?
What? Detective's whole arm? You know, you sure you know what you're doing with it? I mean,
not really?
Your Honor, why are they using the Candace Arm's arm here? This is clearly not relevant to the trial. And what kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker left the message to throw people off, I might have made sense.
At first glance, that would seem to be the most reasonable explanation. However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message.
I think I left the gas on.
Ah, I see. Even the photo makes it clear there wasn't enough blood to write all those letters. And Mr. Justice didn't survive, I suppose. He didn't bleed very extensively in that case.
But why would Detective Arm write the defendant's name? There's no connection between the two whatsoever.
And I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up a connection between the victim and defendant. They'd never even met each other.
Why are you defending this?
He's
That's
trying to say that,
very
like,
true.
he's trying to prove that, how could Candace Arm write that message when she didn't know the victim?
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Slight problem. He's closing off a line of arguments for the sake of another one, which is a bad idea. He could have just shut the fuck up.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what his objective is.
Well then, let's see. Then maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be.
The intended meaning.
Not what it appears to be?
Maybe the message was not intended to be Woods.
Coming from you, that's quite the bold statement, Mr. Wright. You wish to assert that this bloody writing could have some other meaning?
Yes, Your Honor. Something I pulled out of a hat wormhole. It could turn out to be true, right?
It clearly says Woods. Anyone can plainly see. Ask that witness on the stand. You, what does it say?
oh, Swoo.
Wrong, you idiot! Get out this copy. What other meaning could it possibly have?
Objection! But Candace Arm was a detective. Maybe Woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example.
I didn't think of that.
You may have picked his honor in this random court. Fucking. How would I. Audience member, Jesus Christ, gallery member, that would be the word. How did I forget what gallery was? You may have picked his honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I keep turning into Charlie Smith at this rate.
You got the best of me.
Yes, I have a thing for studying on the weekends, as you might have already guessed.
No, no one was guessing that.
I guessed it.
As there is no such radio code as Woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright.
It could be any of the other 49. Is that a fact?
Don't look at me. I know as much as you do about police codes.
Absolute zero.
Enough of this. I was quite taken with the defense's new theory. But if they can't substantiate it with anything, then I must end things here.
No, please wait, Your Honor.
Oh,
Why?
right.
Alright, very well. But before we discuss this theory any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Wright, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing?
Well, I believe it's...
And no stalling! You can't come up with an answer quickly. I will declare this discussion officially over.
I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code. Think, Phoenix. You can do this.
Hurry the fuck up!
Oh, okay, now I'm gonna take even longer.
Take that!
Shit.
You should have waited like 10 seconds. You should have waited a bit longer, right? Just to fight Spike.
The bomb transport case? I've about had it up to here with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
I'm gonna come down there and beat your ass senseless.
Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L10015R. Doesn't this string look vaguely familiar?
L100. What does that have to do with anything?
It's clearly Mr. Wright's shopping list.
What?
What could
Yes.
his numbers possibly have to do with anything in the case at hand?
Now please, take a look at the bloody writing as shown in the crime photo.
Oh, I think I see it.
What do you see?
Girl, that's one on my side.
It says woods.
Or you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor.
Where's the horse?
The first character isn't a W, it's actually an L and a 1. The next two are zeros.
Oh my goodness.
The true meaning behind the bloody writing isn't Miss Woods' name. It's the number engraved on this bomb transport case!
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't make any sense. The number is text number 1, but the bloody writing says D in my
Objection! But the number on the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily. This is how the number on the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing. I believe you
Erase
erased
two
2 lines.
He's not
What?
wrong. Watch.
I mean, oh, okay, I see this.
Please erase the third downward stroke of the W and the curved part of the D.
I need that. Oh,
There you
would you look at that?
I can't believe you got rid of the curve on his dick.
Lewis?
No, Your Honor. It isn't meant to be read as a word.
No, it's Lewis.
It's the number L10015, which, if you take away the final R, is the exact same number that's on the bomb transport case.
Erase 2 lines and they match up, you say? Well, I can change anything into anything else simply by erasing 2 lines. What if you erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happy as Mr. Rye?
Well, would you, Mr. Rye?
The only right spelling is right.
Well, it's the W then, right?
I'm doing
Rye?
pretty well here, and I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us is the bomb transport case number. Your Honor, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
I don't know why I need to go what here. It's kind of fucking obvious.
The original message Detective Arm left behind was the transport case number, but whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message.
If you're right, boss. Then what do you suppose Detective Arm was trying to tell us?
Good question. What does this number represent?
Do you see this number here? That is my identification number.
Candace Arm lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could only have had one purpose.
No!
To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing!
Well, don't keep us in suspense, Mr. Wright. Tell us who she was trying to name.
The culprit that the victim was trying to identify is none other than...
Her ex-boyfriend!
Detonate!
I don't think that's her ex-boyfriend. Fair enough.
The defense wishes to indict Mr. Detonate on the charge of the courtroom bombing.
You know, if you get rid of the Ted part, he's Mr. T.
Ted Tonate?
What kind of stupid name is that?
Apparently, disabling bombs isn't Mr. Tonate's only specialty. Somehow the victim must have realized that he was the bomber.
He's also good at disabling Apollo.
So when she was caught in the blast, she left his bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Tonate's own ID number to finger him for the crime.
Just use finger. Oh, Jesus. Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? Wouldn't they simply write the person's name?
He's got a good point there.
Ask Mr. Latouche. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright?
Don't ask me.
Not only Detective Arm would know the answer to that, but allow me to offer a theory. Perhaps Detective Arm couldn't recall Mr. Tenate's name in the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two. It's entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other.
Or maybe they're using the ID number as a way to hide the true meaning from the real culprit, thus lowering the odds that they would erase the bloody writing.
But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains, she wrote Mr. Tenate's ID number.
Now, just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet that it was indeed Detective Arm who wrote it. The bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the crime. If Detective Arm had left the message, it should have been found at the time.
Objection! Naturally! If Mr. Tenate hid it before anyone could discover it. And there's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so.
What?
Mr. Tenate was able to cover the message up because he's wearing
Yes.
those weird goggles. He was the
He
first to find the body.
I think
Fucking
it's
weird goggles.
everything but that one, Rob. I gotta be honest.
The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Tenate himself.
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
When Mr. Tenate saw that the victim had written his ID number, he used the bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure.
Oh, so that's why the message was under the transport case.
He didn't have enough time to try and scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, he would look suspicious. So those letters lived on to serve another function. When Mr. Tenate used them in another incident.
Oh, the assault on Mr. Justice!
I can't
Exactly.
believe he swore at Apollo so hard with words that he knocked him out.
Mr. Tenate hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purposes, so he didn't clean it away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it, by adding 2 lines to the writing that Detective Arm left behind. He changed the meaning of the messages. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack.
So that means
The only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber, who was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice.
Mr. T.
And that person is Ted Tenate!
Yeah. That really hurt.
So does my throat. Ah.
My hurts.
I'm-
And how's yours hurt? You're playing Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be the reason why. Order in the court! Order, I say!
I don't wanna.
Okay. It looks like we'll have to hear from the bomb specialist himself.
Uber Eats will have to wait.
Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Tenate take the witness stand.
He comes into the room, takes it with him, leaves.
He's allowed to take it back to his house for 3 days.
But no more. Any more than that, and I'll have to get a
No.
restraining order.
No more and no less.
Yes, Your Honor.
that was great, Mr. Wright.
Just doing what I do best, which is flying by the seat of my pants.
Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you fucking fail.
Smug bastard.
I finally draw Mr. Tenate back onto the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, Goggle Man. Now watch me take your lies apart.
Phoenix, it is 2024. You should not be using such derogatory terms.
Hey, bud. Mr. Tenate, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you.
I understand the situation, Your Honor. I was keeping a close eye on the proceedings from the gallery. The allegations are fucking hilarious.
Objection! I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Tenate. The message in blood matches your ID number. The same ID number that is there on that bomb transport case.
Such a far-fetched theory, no better than a tangled ball of wires.
Demonstrate for you in no time at all.
You were the first person on the scene after Detective Arm left her message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing and then used it again later.
I see X2. But then let me ask you, Colon. Do you have any proof that Detective R wrote that message?
That's a very good question. Well, do you, Mr. Wright?
The best way to prove that Detective R wrote that message is to analyze the DNA. Your Honor, I request that a DNA test be performed on the blood itself. Once we know whose it is, it will be obvious as to who wrote the message.
I cannot be looking at this scrub right now. Jesus Christ, he looks fucking awful.
Very well. Bailiff, please put in a request for a DNA test with the forensics team.
Who's the bailiff again?
George could do it.
Yes, Your Honor. Who's the father?
Not me! It'll be some time before we have the results of the analysis.
And if it says me, change it.
Until then...
Test, Your Honor.
What? Until then, let's hear more from the witness.
I would like nothing more, Your Honor, than to get the fuck out of here. I want the court to hear how stupid the defense is. And how ridiculously their theory is as well.
Witness testimony.
I'm just catching strays after strays, apparently.
I admit I was the person on the scene after the explosion. But there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there is no way Detective Arm could have written it. She struck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found.
So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near where the writing was?
Precisely. It is plain as day that she could not have written it.
It's true that the body was discovered near the courtroom to the end court. No. I can't. My brain cannot.
Hey, try that again.
Hey George, want to have a go?
You want George to do gasp and pay.
It really has my voice. You do it, George. If you want.
You're right.
So yeah?
You're alright. I don't want to take this one.
In that case, then, by process of elimination, Alex.
Do you want to have a try, Alex?
Oh, what's the voice?
You don't need to if you don't want. I can still do it if you want.
He's gaspy, but...
You keep going. I can't visualize it.
Fuck's sake.
I have been left tongue to dry. Alright, I'll reveal it. Bring it up, Rob.
It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance to the courtroom. Please have a look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, there is blood in the rubble near the victim's body. She must have died after hitting her head there.
Courtroom bombing photo added to the record. I see. Alright then, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Do you have the balls? That's it, just do you have balls?
We're out of balls, sir.
Well, you better get some more for this testimony. Actually, I keep blending text-to-speech and Gaston. Please, if you come back.
I admit I was the first one on the scene after the explosion, but there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there's no way that Detective Arm could have written the mess.
Wait. He's saying that there's no bloody writing at the time, but obviously the explosion... There should have been bloody writing there because, as you saw on the room, like the blown up floor, there's obviously just on the picture, not that picture, but like on this one, yeah. On the second image, you see how like the explosion would have damaged the floor, so it would have been there beforehand.
Is that the contradiction though?
I don't know if it's that particular statement, but I presume it's that.
We got 5 tries. Fuck it. No.
I mean, is it the next statement then? Because I'm pretty sure that's the contradiction.
We might need to press it.
Maybe what's the other statements again?
Take this penalty, bitch!
Because I'm pretty sure that should be it, like logically.
It's a contradiction. It's not necessarily.
Yeah, there's no way Detective Arm could have written it.
She had struck her head on the rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found.
We got to prove that. Oh, okay. I'm thinking too far ahead. That's what's wrong. Sorry.
8.
Sorry, but her cause of death is due to trauma to the head by impact with a flat object.
If he's here, save me.
Well, that's not really flat, is it?
The contradiction.
Yeah, it's not flat.
You are.
I cannot do gasp in pain. You need to take him over wait from me again, please.
You are a terrible liar, Mr. Tenate.
Do you want me to fuck you up? Because we will fucking go if you want.
Take a look at this autopsy, specifically the part about Detective Arm's head injury. Cause of death: trauma to back of head caused by impact with a flat object.
Yes, what about it?
Now take a good look at the bloody piece of rubble. It's sharp and pointed.
No, it is.
Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy. How did no one figure that out yet?
Aren't you like Laura Cross boobs in the
Hair and
N64?
actually, I won't bring that other one up in court.
Can't wait for the
Good luck.
next time he fucking starts spamming like random keys on the thing that Lawrence just goes, "Would you like to buy WinRAR?"
Also, damn it! I didn't think about that. I should have done that. Also, iffy. I don't think Tomb Raider was on the N64. Fair enough.
There was one on the N64, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure there was one, yeah.
Fair enough. You guys can go when I look. Let's get
That is odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction?
I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubble. The bloodstain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance.
Apparently, the team never received Nintendo 64 development kits, and the port was scrapped when Sony finalized the deal to keep subsequent Tomb Raiders exclusive to PlayStation.
Interesting.
Damn it, that would have been another great text-to-speech thing.
Oh, damn it! Why are you guys like this? Doing the jokes before I make them, damn it. Hey, Zippy, please take over for this man. Please.
No, I want to see you suffer.
Come on!
Are you claiming the group removed the victim's body like I'm gonna leave Lawrence's body over there because he's fucking dead?
That's exactly what I'm claiming.
You're
The
claiming I'm
victim-
dead?
The victim hit her head at some other location, most likely on the floor or some other flat surface. And this location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found.
In that case, she definitely could have written the message.
Bailiff.
George, he's back.
Your Honor, I have the results. You are not the father.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I also have the results from the bloodstain.
Very good timing. Let's take a look. According to this report, the message was written in Detective Arm's blood. And as the defense claims, only the parts of the message that were added afterwards
And the child is not mine.
were written in Mr. Justice's blood. It would appear that the defense's assertion is correct after all. Bloody writing analysis.
Yes, you did it. You're right, boss.
Now I have to drive it home. I'll have to take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later.
Would you like to buy Ring Rumble?
Mr. Tenate, I don't want to buy WinRAR. It is now apparent that you've told several lies to this court.
Well, that about what you caught about buying Rinra.
Yes. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself.
Would you like to buy a Tetris 99 for $9.99?
Okay, fuck off.
Sorry, but unfortunately that one was AI generated.
Hey, I know.
I'm suing.
Fine,
And I'm a lawyer.
To be using training data.
Fine, I will confess.
You will.
I did not buy Tetris 99
then
for
why are you so
$9.99. I paid the
calm?
extra $12.99.
Oh. Oh,
This
did
time I will
submission?
tell the truth.
This time, huh?
As opposed to the
God
last
damn
time
it.
and the next one. What's
Oh
up,
my
dude?
god. I just fucking love that fucking moment. Like, Lauren's just like, but it's free, Iffy. I'm like, yeah, I know.
It is true that Detective Arm wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L10015R. I was shocked.
Sorry, Legend of the 10,015 Rings?
Whoa.
Holy shit!
You got so many sequels.
Holy shit! I can't believe Rob made the L5R joke.
It's the
But
one
I
I-
did not take the bomb, nor did I buy WinRAR. Detective Arm must have mistaken me for the real bomber.
Not wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. Shit. My bad.
My bad, as he says with a fucking grin.
My bad. He says that the second time.
I see. So it is your assertion that you merely moved the body, is that it?
Not merely. I did. That is correct. I did not kill Detective Arm.
Oh well, if that's all you did then.
I also deleted your browsing history. And
Wait
your
a minute! That in and of itself is a criminal act!
Glad to see you finally cross that finish line, Your Honor.
Shut the fuck up. Very well then, your cross-examination please, Mr. Wright.
I didn't say anything. I thought it.
I know that face.
Oh, I know all your thoughts. My text-to-speech system acts as a mind-reading device.
It's true that the $10 were my ID number. We're not debating this. They very plainly wrote L105R. I was shocked.
All this typing on the screen is numbers.
Man, that's interesting, considering, we don't have an R.
Where's the R? We don't have WinRAR?
Yeah. Objection! I just want to make doubly sure that L115R is really what you saw written in blood.
You say L100150. Yes, it very clearly said L100115. Righties.
But that's odd, because that's not what I see.
Objection. You're ready to catch this L like in this dude's code, right? What on earth are you babbling on about now, though? Was it you who claimed that the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place, bitch?
Take a good look at the photo and the bloody writing analysis. Now tell me, does it really say L10015R?
Oh.
I don't know, I'm dyslexic.
Something is missing, isn't it? And that something is the final R.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Tenate?
Oh, right. I remember. There was no R on the end. It was just I just accidentally typed it wrong on my keyboard. My bad.
Come back.
I can't believe
My
you
beautiful contradiction.
It's alright. I'm not so sure. It's just a simple slip of the finger.
Do you have something for me, Athena?
I sense that he's extremely agitated, almost panicked.
Oh, you bet, huh?
Flustered.
Well,
Just a hunch.
Mr. Wright, it appears it was nothing more than a mere mistake.
I don't know. Did he really just make a typo? What about that R? Did Mr. Tenate really see it? He actually saw it. Maybe Mr. Tenate really did see the R. But there's no R anywhere in the bloody writing. What's going on here?
There's no pirates here. Where's the pirates?
Huh? Now that I take another good look at that photo, I think maybe...
Oh, now.
That's it!
What's it now, Mr. Wright?
Look
You're
at
trying to imitate Apollo and his cords of steel.
I've got it! So that's what happened. A slip of the finger. Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I propose that Mr. Tenate really did see the letter R.
And I propose you're full of it.
But the photo clearly shows that there's no R.
No, Your Honor. Actually, just the opposite is true. The photo shows that Mr. Tenate actually could have seen the R.
We're going to make...
So when we go to pirate courtroom?
That's like a DLC case.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that's a
that's
couple
three
cases
cases
from now.
Your Honor, I can see the black spot from here.
We need to go to pirate character now.
Hang on. Too early. we'll be there in a couple more sessions.
Oh, I'm sure, yes, I see it, matey.
The pirate party's not for another couple weeks. If you're going to make that claim, then you better be able to point out what you mean. What part of the photo shows that Mr. Tenate could have seen the R?
The arse is over here. Please look
Okay.
here to the right of the 5. Do you see a little bit of red?
What's up with it?
Oh,
I
I
didn't say anything.
Oh.
That was me.
Oh. Damn it.
My iffy voice is apparently very good. Oh, I see it. Just on the edge of where the floor is broken up.
My hearing just sucks.
That's the arse that Mr. Tenate saw.
Ours.
And I didn't repeat my ass.
We're talking about booty, are we?
Big
It's true that the sorry, I had like spicy food. It's true that the witness wears some very, very, fucking very odd goggles.
I like how when you have spicy food you talk about that, apparently. That's canon now. I like the idea that when you eat spicy food, Pain has to start talking about booty.
Oh no, that's because of his fucking up. That doesn't mean his eyesight is bad, but I doubt his brain power. That, I don't know. We have to get my CAT scan after this. A part of that little smudge looks like an R to you, Mr.
Objection! But what Mr. Tenate saw wasn't that little smudge. There was a whole and complete R written there. Before the
Are
floor
you
was
sure
damaged by
about
the
that?
explosion.
Oh, well, not explain. Huh?
Care to explain what you mean? Because you just proposed that everything happened in the exact opposite order.
Yep, because that's the way it really went down. The timing of when the R was written turns everything about this case around. Now then, if the floor was damaged by the explosion, when was the message written? Before the explosion. With the blood message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that, we can only conclude that it was written before the explosion.
But that's ridiculous.
That were true. That overturns your own premise.
That's right, it does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim was not killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred.
Oh shit. He really turned that around.
God, I fucking missed this. Order! Order in the court!
I would like 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, and 6 of extra dip. I'll go.
What kind of preposterous claim is that, right? Or have you forgotten that the victim's body was found at the scene of the fucking explosion? Did
Objection!
someone check me?
True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial began. Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom ruins after the bombing occurred. That way, it can be made to look like she was a victim of the blast.
What?
It sounds like we had better look into what the victim was doing before the trial. Mr. Payne, did anyone see Detective Arm before the trial?
Let's see. According to the police report, here it is. One person saw the victim before the trial. And that person was... shit. Well then, it was Ted to Nate.
Oh, no, it was, Det and Enot. That's...
No one besides Mr. Tenate saw the victim?
Yeah.
No.
Well, your case is fucked, isn't it?
I would now ask the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tenate's words from yesterday.
I killed the bitch.
It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Oh my!
Mr. Tenate, just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together at the scene of the crime, courtroom number 4.
Are you looking for hot Russian singles in your area?
Hot Russian singles in your area.
Yeah. It's that, man.
Your Honor, the defense requests new testimony from Mr. Tenate. We wish to hear what he has to say about the hot Russian singles in his whereabouts just before the trial.
Mr. Tenate, please tell us your testimony.
My friend, there is no need for. Fuck, I can't think of a funny. But
You won't last 5 minutes playing this game.
So you are not 7 minutes playing this game. Good one.
I think I've seen that ad. he's completely unnerved, Mr. Wright. You must have hit the nail on the head.
I got up already.
I can't believe it's once per turn.
Yeah, but I bet it has the same joke.
All I did was to transport the bomb to the courtroom. I already told you. Damn it, I had the joke ready and I was like, scientists hate this one simple trick. Nemesis. 1 second. I may have slightly died there.
Just like a
The
computer.
courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear I was only transporting the bomb there.
Objection! You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you certainly had the opportunity to commit murder, did you not?
Objection! Tisk. Do you always leave yourself so open to attacks, Mr. Wright?
What now, Mr. Payne?
Look, I'll come in like a boot. Yes, Mr. Nate may have had the opportunity to kill Detective All. But an important piece of your assertion is missing.
Assertion.
Yep.
What important piece?
The murder weapon. What do you claim was used to kill the victim?
Mr. Payne has a point. Even if Mr. Tenate had the chance, without a weapon, we can't accuse him of the crime.
Well, Mr. Tenate?
Oh, I just said it's right. I didn't have anything that could be used as a murder weapon on me. I couldn't possibly have killed Detective Arm.
Did he really have nothing he could use as a murder weapon? What is it, Athena?
Just looking over the victim's autopsy report, I'm hoping there's something in here that can point us in the right direction.
Well, it does say that she died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object.
She means to say that she was hit with the bomb. Physically.
Not quite, but yeah, and to inflict that specific kind of injury, all you would need is a flat surface, right?
Heavy, blunt object with a flat surface could definitely be our murder weapon.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you indicate for the court what was used to kill Detective All?
I believe I can. Believe being the key word here.
Then please do so now. What did Mr. Tenate have that could have been used as the murder weapon?
A cigar. I think the bomb itself.
Yeah, it's the bomb. Mr. Tenate, you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon. But in fact, you had the perfect thing.
What? What the devil are you talking about?
You had this.
That's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove that the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast.
Can I just say,
The bomb
was-
blast. What?
this is the most stupidest thing you could have used to kill the person.
The bomb blast, no. But I believe Candace Arm was killed with this bomb,
Yeah.
and yes.
Literally just thinking, like, what if you hit it so hard the thing was like, oh, time to go off.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yes.
killed yourself at the same time.
It's like, oh, it's exploding again.
Yeah, that was blowing.
He could have disarmed it, killed her with it, and then rearmed it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's
Lean,
true.
too bad. We've seen how quick he goes, but I
Just
don't
keep
know.
it disarmed at that point.
I mean, if he planned the murder, he could have transported it unarmed, hit her over the head, and then armed it for the scene.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is the blunt object that delivered the fatal blow to her head. Please recall the description of Detective Arm's head wound. Trauma to back of head caused by impact with a flat object. We assume that this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb would produce the exact same wound pattern.
Cutting it off for anyone else.
There he is. I didn't
You know
hear
what? Fucking Christ. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking manually change my settings here.
that. Right now.
Input. Right. Right. It's now at the max sensitivity.
There you go.
Do you need to type in HAR again?
Yeah,
At least just save files.
that came through.
There we go. So light pitch works. Heart said 24 times.
Apparently,
Did that come through?
yeah, that sort of. I think
First
some
bit.
of it. Yeah, I think some of it actually got filtered out. I think it's the mic that's doing. Oh well.
Damn it!
What's with him?
Then show me some proof. Where's the other side hit with the bomb?
He's right. I don't have anything decisive.
We should find you to make this bottle bomb. That would be the price of proof. But too bad. The bomb's blown to bits. It's long gone. Boom! Game over. Yeah. Game over. Yeah.
Mr. Wright, is there really nothing on the bomb in the photo?
It's right there.
I don't see any blood or anything.
Wait, timer display is a little broken here. Maybe it broke when it made contact with the detective's arm's head.
That's definitely a distinct possibility. But unless we find a fragment with the victim's blood on it, it's not going to count.
I guess you're right.
By setting off the bomb, Tenga managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? Times like this, I've got to change gears and look at things in a different way. Instead of looking for the things he
Gameplay.
wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Ted Tenga murdered Detective Arm before the trial started. Then he placed her body in the courtroom after the bomb went off, which means there was something he needed to keep hidden until then. And I think I have just the thing. Time to present the photo that shows exactly what Mr. Tenga had to hide.
Not the remote. It's not the remote.
It was the
phone,
bomb case, right? Wasn't it?
He hid the blood, so he had to hide something else.
The body.
Alright, yeah. We would have had to hide the body, no?
Yeah, it's hard to because he had caught. So yeah, I guess transport case. Yeah, I guess right. Or the body. One of the two.
I said that as a joke. I'd be shocked if this was the right answer.
Yes, it would be the body, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, try that.
gas.
Let the bodies the flow.
I think it is the body because you have to hide the body.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Your Honor! There's something we've all been overlooking.
Where's my genius?
If the murder took place before the trial, then Mr. Tenga would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial.
Hey, you're right. If we can figure out where that hiding place was.
Exactly, we might be able to find some evidence we can pin him down with. So where could Mr. Tenga have hidden the body during the trial?
The case.
Oh shit.
Wait, a box big enough for a body. A box that was in the courtroom the whole time. A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it. And if we find the bomb, we find Cusco. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Communicate. No?
Case early. Too early.
Yeah, sorry.
Box now it's coming to
Mr. Tenga!
What is it? Do you finally have some divisive evidence to show me?
No!
Divisive.
No.
No.
Then what the fuck are you even doing? Go.
You're the one who's going to show it to me.
No. That's
I
your
do
job.
not
You're
send
the
dick
defense
pics.
attorney.
You heard me. Now, show me what's inside that bomb transport case.
Show me what's in your pants.
What? Why? No, there's no need.
I've got him now. Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object. And then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But where was the body hidden during the trial?
Sorry, I heard something about a blunt. Anyway, I hadn't thought of that.
Why do you smoke one?
The answer is right here. Inside a box made of thick alloy plating that could withstand any impact.
Even with the Genshin impact?
Ruined it. You ruined it, and I'm leaving.
Genshin's not for like another 3-4 games.
No, that's completely false.
If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we?
Oh shit! Look at him! Let him go. Hold it.
Hold it.
Hmm?
Nah. It's like, nah. Not if you value your life.
What's he up to now?
Remain calm. Actually, just fucking panic. It's really hilarious. Listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes.
What?
Huh?
I repeat, this HH3000 will detonate in 5 minutes and blow up the planet Namek.
What's going on?
No, we have plenty of time.
Your Honor, I recommend you adjourn this trial before this bomb goes off.
Mr. Tonight, are you threatening me?
No, I am making a promise. I am the only one who can disable this bomb. If you do not want to die, your only option is to listen to me.
But, Mr. Tanae, you say that just the training model will fake the practice up?
I did. But guess what?
I lied.
I lied.
This is the real deal. This is the HH3000. So 3000.
What, the HH3000 was used to blow up courtroom number 4, wasn't it?
How do you know it was the real H3000 that blew up courtroom number 4?
Huh?
The bomb that blew up the courtroom was a different one. One that I made.
What? Then are we to take that as a confession on your part?
Take it any way you would like, including this explosion to your face, just before the trial. I took the HH3000 out of the stuffed animal and put my own bomb into it. That was the bomb that exploded and destroyed the courtroom number 4.
Mr. Tanae, please be reasonable here. Do you really expect us to believe a crazy story like that?
The HH3000, this is so unique, I had never seen anything like it. It is so unique that I could not replicate the definition mission.
What?
So
Well,
I
it's a
just had to
mechanism.
have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed Did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it really was the HH3000 in there?
I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check.
There really is a possibility that the bomb was switched out?
No, not a person, not a possibility. A certainty. I did it. I dealt it.
So he's had a real bomb with him this whole time?
You had better run, little bitches. You do not have much time. Run before the explosion goes off and kills you all.
Order! Order in the court!
I'm out of here!
It's gonna blow! Run, bitch!
Run for your lives! It fucking knocks someone down to the floor. Get out of the way! You four are still here. Well, don't you have balls?
I made it through Vietnam, bitch! It just wouldn't do for the judge presiding over this court to run. With that horrible explosion the other day.
As the flashbacks
The
come
judge
back.
looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. And probably the nearest bathroom. As for Mr. Payne...
Yo.
Alright, that is... Ah, fuck this!
And he's off.
He's going to the
Mr. Wright.
shitter.
What do we do?
Bye.
We probably need to send the janitor to the bathroom. And it'd be pretty pathetic to run now, wouldn't it?
Iffy after every recording.
The bomb might really go off. That or we can just go back.
Only 3 more minutes, folks.
Hey guys, you'll
Is that
you'll
bomb really the
believe this darndest thing.
HH3000?
I was coming to recording. This guy
Shit.
called Winston Payne just ran past me. What the fuck?
Run like a yellow-bellied chicken.
Wait, it wasn't Iffy wasn't Iffy this entire time? Run like a yellow thing.
Wait, you can go back.
I can't run now.
Well, it's been fun, but I'm going to leave now. With my dear HH3000 naturally. Oh, and by the way, I would advise against having me followed. Even with no remote switch, this bomb can still be triggered manually. If I think I'm being followed, I will detonate it on the spot. Sayonara.
Oh, hold it! You're not going anywhere, Tetonate!
Oh,
Your Honor, there's no reason to be afraid. That bomb is a fake!
Look, I told you I've been in Vietnam.
don't give a fuck.
More of your famous bluffing. Even at the risk of your own life.
Mr. Wright, none of your bluffing now, not at a time like this. Lives are on the line here.
I'm not bluffing, and I have proof.
You do?
Yes, of course, Your Honor. It's right here in the photo of the bomb, clear as day. Proof that Mr. Tenate's bomb is not the real HH-3000.
Really? Out with it then, immediately. Where is the proof that what Mr. Tenate is holding is not the real bomb?
Crack.
Crack. The crack cocaine on the picture.
The display for the timer on the bomb in the photo is broken. Most likely it broke when Mr. Tenate used the bomb to a detective arm. But the display on the bomb in front of us is not broken.
Oh, you're right.
Therefore, this is not the real HH-3000. Mr. Tenate was clearly lying when he said he switched out the bomb and the stuffed animal. The real HH-3000 blew up in courtroom number 4. This bomb is nothing more than a fake, a model used for training purposes. Fear not, Your Honor. I will examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself.
Fuck it, dude. We're gonna have an attorney open it?
Gross. Blood.
And look, the blood stains on the carpet.
Now, you know, the blood wasn't there. It looked pretty comfy.
That is
What
not...
is that? Is that a blood stain?
It's not cushion.
It looks like cushion.
It's not.
Well, what do you think? What is it, then?
Just as I expected. Your lies have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tenate.
Apparently you're like, you haven't told me what it is if it isn't cushion.
I don't need to tell you what it is, I just know it's not cushion. It's flat. It's too flat to be cushion.
It looked a bit more bumpy.
It's probably just a different colored metal. And it wasn't bumpy, it was...
I mean, it has to be cushion to prevent, like, rattling around.
It wasn't... So, why would it be rattling around? It's a bomb transport case. It's designed to handle an explosion from the interior.
I mean, it's good. Anyways.
I'm confident DNA analysis on this bloodstain will confirm that it's Detective Arm's blood, and that those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Arm. How about it, Mr. Tenate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence?
Yeah, I did it already. Did it with
Oh shit, we got a new angle. What the fuck?
Dismantle it. You're too late. You missed your chance to run, so now you're out of time. This HV-3000 is about to explode.
Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tenate. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake.
It's real. This bomb is the real thing. I tell you, it's real.
That bomber party of one.
Fucking man. There's no time left. I have to disarm it. I have to take it apart. I can dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can dismantle it all. Dismantle. I can't keep saying that. I'm not gonna make it. Only one thing left to do. Stop.
Maximum PP energy.
Maximum PP go. Smack. Wow, that was pretty fucking cringe. Idiots. Later, dude. Well, I guess we're all dead now. Game over. Dismantle attempt failed.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Mission failed! We'll get him next time.
It's all over. My life has been blown to pieces. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was saving the bombs I disarmed on the black market. When I tried to take this one, she just had to notice, didn't she? She confronted me in the courtroom number 4 that day.
I can't believe you just got Karen'd.
She does
That's
look like
why.
a Karen now.
That's why I had no choice. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. While I was looking for a place to hide her body, she left a message in her blood. I was about to start, so I didn't have the time to clean it up. And now all this! I thought sure I could disguise a gift with an explosion. That stupid defense attorney started thinking his nose in my business. After my testimony yesterday, I went to court number 4 and... I found a kid all up in my bomb transport case.
All up in my bomb transport case.
That's when I snuck up behind him and...
Bro, why are you all up in my bomb transport case,
When
bro?
the idiot police arrested that stupid little girl, I thought for sure I could pin it all on her. Why? Oh, why?
No, I'm kind of with him. Like, how dare she have the audacity to catch him in the act?
I know, right? Fuck. Let a man take his piss.
God, imagine being a witness.
I know.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Ted Tenga, you are hereby under arrest
Good, because my throat hurts.
on suspicion of the courtroom bombing and the assault on Mr. Justice. Your innocence or guilt will be determined at a later trial. Now then, I see members of the public have returned to the gallery. Really? One person, however, still seems to be in the shitter.
Yeah, she can hear from the bathroom, like, right across the courtroom. Just with disgusted pain.
Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Wood's verdict.
Guess he's gonna have to change his name to Shitten.
Shit in pain, dude. Really? That's
Oh.
terrible. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
What says you, Iffy?
What happened?
We're making some terrible jokes with Mr. Pain about he's now called Shit and Pain.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because he is.
Not guilty.
Behold, confetti.
He's like looking at the camera like he's just ended a game show.
Where's the confetti coming from?
Thank you all for participating.
Don't worry,
You win. Not
Gumshoe
getting a sentence.
clearly installed confetti dispensers in the roof of all courtrooms.
Yeah, but it's a glass roof.
Don't
That
worry
was
about
the best purchase we ever made. Court is adjourned.
Smack that gavel stand like a bag of rice.
Smack that booty.
it. Like a bag of rice.
Wait, does that mean they'll be using the confetti if she was guilty as well?
Yeah.
You're guilty. Congratulations.
I know, he's even more confetti, George.
You did it, boss.
Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow.
So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing.
It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it?
That's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that mean old prosecutor hightailed it out of here, that was great.
Mr. Wright, Athena, thank you for everything you did for me.
I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home in the forest in peace.
I hope the
Where's
both
weird-
of you will come and visit me there sometime.
That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation.
We never go.
I meant Athena and Paul. I don't know who the fuck you are.
I don't know, Mr. Wright. I'm not sure you could make it in all the... at all in the way to Junie's house. How high do you live again, Junie?
Around 3,000 feet, I think?
What? That's no forest, that's a mountain.
Mountains
You know,
here.
boss. There's something that still bothers me about the case. One little mystery that we never got around to solving.
Oh, that? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Is this the unsolved mystery you're thinking of?
Remote.
It is
It's
a remote,
right.
yeah.
Where'd it go?
What Ninja?
The remote switch, what?
Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared to.
Hey, what's this in my hand?
Maybe Mr. Snake just got rid of it somewhere.
Yeah, it is a pretty big thing to leave unsolved, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. For now, we should be celebrating our not guilty verdict.
I guess you're right. I guess that's what the confetti was about as well. Hey, I know, Junie. Shall we go report to the good news? You know, to that certain someone?
Okay.
Huh? Their grandmother?
So silly to Apollo.
Oh, right. Well, why don't we all go to the hospital together to see him?
Now,
Great idea. I bet he's bored out of his mind.
meanwhile,
Okay.
Apollo.
This was just a tutorial case, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And so the courtroom bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office, that's for sure.
All three
Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, and me, Phoenix Wright.
who doesn't fit in because his name doesn't start with an A.
Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve. When our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team.
You're
At
Captain
least.
Planet.
That's what I believed.
Captain Planet. He's a hero.
Cutscene time. I think.
But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. It was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test.
Random date, random time, in the right anything agency.
What's up, bitch?
The whole bitch boy.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait, what do you mean by a leave?
Can you
Like,
at
I'm
least
leaving
give
you,
me a
bitch.
reason why? I can only say that this is something I must settle on my own.
See ya.
Sad trucy. What a bitch.
Damn, okay.
He's back.
Oh, why,
Sad feeling.
Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
Is it the edge? Oh, I for sure thought like someone was gonna stand there.
And then falls down because it's literally cracked there.
Yeah.
What happened to you, Apollo? Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed. And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you. We attacked our first case together, he and I, this past spring. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It was a very peculiar case, one in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature.
Can't believe Chupacabra got him.
Shit.
Happens to the best of us.
We
Oh,
did it.
Chupanibre.
It killed
Yeah,
my
the
goat, then
case.
it killed my partner.
What the fuck?
We got 45 minutes. Yeah, we're starting this.
Fuck it, we have time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, we do.
Fine, Gaspin Payne booked it.
That's a,
Oh, Tengu.
it's a tank.
That's not a chupacabra, hang on.
That's also not Chupacabra. What the fuck? I've been gypped.
Man, you
Is
just
that
ate
not
his beak.
Chupathingy?
Wrong
If the
mythology.
chupacabra, if the chupacabra got involved, they get
Oh
wrecked.
shit. He's got no bondage, no!
Oh
I
no,
do not
not
consent!
the
Into the dungeon. you
Into
go.
the dungeon.
Fox defeated the evil Tenma Taro. and
Man, he was
sealed
was he
the
evil? You just
forbidden
locked him into a dungeon.
To this
I like how there's
day,
a
this
fox paw for
forbidden
good measure.
slumbers even still
Yeah.
within the forbidden chamber.
They built a room around it.
Oh shit.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
I can't believe he killed him.
With a spear.
Oh shit.
At long last, the revival of Tenma Taro is at hand.
I can't believe he revived the evil creature. The hell?
From a clown, no less.
Now.
Oh my God.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Oh god, I'm not ready for this.
Neither am I. Alex!
Yes, I'm a little early.
Hello? Getting an early start today?
God damn it. I mean, yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all.
What do you mean, God damn it?
Oh, we're back here again.
Yep.
Oh, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright, and I'm back here. What kind of work is it anyway? He didn't mention any details.
Look, is that how we put it?
Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again.
Yep. You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
Come to think of it, it's almost been a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice.
Wait, what?
I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Right Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you, it's definitely a law agency.
But don't forget, this place is the talent agency too, Polly.
It's
Teenager
the
now.
Sorry.
law.
Isn't she like a teenager now?
She is 18. She's an adult. I think.
Well,
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. If it's only been a year, then she's actually
only
still
been
15.
a year.
Fair enough.
This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician. And adopted daughter of
What?
the agency's owner,
I
Phoenix.
like I was trying to help him so he didn't have to kill himself with the tiny
It's
voice, but now I
honestly
was like,
easier
fuck you.
at this point for me to do it this way.
Alright.
Sometimes
What's
he's
You
Sorry,
can take
this
two
way.
talents as well.
Sorry, I misclicked.
Son of a bitch.
She sometimes makes me help her with her magic tricks.
Yeah,
Say
but
it
his talent
Yeah,
isn't magic.
And being a sexy man.
I was under the impression that I was a lawyer.
Not anymore, you're not. Oh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going? What about the job you mentioned?
It's the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep you company today. We're going out. Let's go. Now come on.
Not another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming.
You get paid all the same.
Well, this is like anything agency. You know, you do whatever I want. You're my bitch. And it's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Tell me again why I chose to work here? Where is Mr. Wright anyway?
I don't know. Daddy said he was going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Let's go, we don't have all day.
Wait a second. Oh my god. And another day of anything goes begins at the Right Anything Agency.
Man, sucks to suck.
I work here. Nine Tails Vale.
Yokai Lane.
Yokai Lane.
Yokai.
Nine Tails Dark?
Cattail noodles, yokai toffee.
What are we doing way up here in the mountains?
Look, a noodle stand.
It's Nine Tails Vale. Everyone's been talking crap about everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Yokai? Oh, you mean
Watch?
Japanese monsters? Yeah, Yokai Watch?
Yeah,
I guess that
Yokai Watch.
explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Nine Tails Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Yep. Daddy said those holes of yours should make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so nice of him, Polly?
I'll
Really,
kill him.
wasn't it?
I'm gonna kill him. I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way.
Alright, guess it's time to move to QB Manor Garden.
I hope I haven't killed your ears too much, George.
I'm only slightly dying.
I'm so sorry, George.
Slightly.
There was something to focus on next anyway, it's fine.
True.
Garden. Wow, this place is really something.
It definitely feels like a different world here.
This is
This is
George.
George.
Oh shit, which one?
Jinxie Town.
Oh right, he hasn't seen it, has he?
Oh right. This one here.
1 second. Gotta save things. There you
Who?
She's shy, maid, girl,
She's
very
shy and
easy.
introverted, but also a maid.
Lucy.
and it's very about yokos.
And this is...
My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us here. She just happens to be the maid here.
Not to be confused with Jinxie Tenga.
Christ.
2 horns, love of red. Are you a demon?
No, haha, I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you.
He is a demon!
Smack.
What the fuck?
Be gone, foul beast!
You've activated my trap code.
Ollie, there's a space in that forehead of yours.
Jesus
Great
Christ,
place,
Brucey,
cardigans.
zero chill.
I can play tic-tac-toe in that forehead.
What is this
Tic-tac-toe!
thing?
It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
But I'm not a monster.
I don't know, the mark says something else. Maybe I should say you're a good monster.
Or you could just say I'm
Mine.
human.
Sorry.
Dark. The Red Demon, emissary of the underworld.
I got up early to do my hair for this? Can I take this off now?
So you can eat me.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe.
Lady, chill out with your imagination.
Forgive me, oh terrible one.
Look down your claws of steel, Apollo. You're scaring the shit out of her.
Don't worry, I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great. Now I'm playing along, too.
Behold. Jinxie.
So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Veil.
Be gone, foul demon.
Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself.
Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry.
This isn't working. You won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Ouch, unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human.
As
Man.
Apollo how do we...
I mean, well, what do I... I want to show you this.
What is that?
It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon, I'm a lawyer.
A demon lawyer?
Really? Lawyers, blood-sucking demons. You have proved nothing to me.
Crap. She's right. Well, maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from Enmadaio's judgment?
Who's Enmadaio?
Emma Diodes madness.
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think she's our demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
I go back just being a normal demon?
Please. Please don't boil me in scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible.
A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath?
The best part.
Don't worry, JC, he's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray.
Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul.
Oh my god, I told you I'm not a demon! And Trucy, you're just making things worse! Yeah, you just leave that Enmadaio to me.
Much better. Isn't that great, Jinxie?
Mm-hmm. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife.
Maybe I should leave in a couple months. Will someone tell these two I'm human already?
Nope.
Let's try this again.
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze.
Mm-hmm. Barely anyone had even heard of it before. But now it's packed with tourists.
Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival.
It was the Alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you.
Am I needed for any character in this?
Depends how quickly we go.
Yeah. But you're free to leave if you need to.
There
I
are-
mean, depends.
Got 30 minutes, anyways.
There are lots and lots of yokai prowling around Ninetails Vale.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something?
Mm-hmm. And they're hungry too.
Most people are.
Man-eating monsters? And they're all over the place?
Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. Except the lawyer. It was the Ding-Dong Demon. How else could you explain it?
The demon with the ding dong.
Had the big ding-dong, you know what I mean?
Oh. When I was a kid, my friend used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch.
A truly powerful ritual to remove the Ding-Dong Demon.
The ding dong bitch.
Only a powerful demon could know such a ritual.
What the fuck does this feel like?
Well,
Chainsaw
doesn't-
Runner.
It doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here, at the manor. The demon, Tenma Taro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Tenma Taro? The Forbidden Chamber?
Forbidden Jutsu.
Not to be confused with Tenga Taro.
Yo.
Yo. Hey, yo. About that yokai you said was in prison here at the manor. Is it true?
Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenma Taro. Here, take a look at this scroll.
No.
Tenma Taro's dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary.
I didn't expect you to hand me a Naruto
I'll be honest.
novel.
I feel like the Ninetales one's a bit more scarier. It's fucking looks.
That's-
His face looks demented.
Well, that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Mm-hmm. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the nine-tailed fox. And locked away forever.
Can't believe Naruto Uzumaki beat his ass.
So, you're saying Tenma Taro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's really powerful sealing charm on the door keeping it tight shut.
What a charming security system.
You can keep the scroll if you want. The Alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so...
Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Right.
What the hell am I gonna do with it?
You're into Naruto.
You know what, Phoenix? Phoenix Wright's not here.
As far as
Oh.
we're aware.
I'm here as spirit.
Spirit. Demon.
I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes. They're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them.
Bad joke. There's a bad joke. I'm gonna avoid it. Evil things.
I'm gonna pretend
you about-
I'm not thinking on the same wavelength.
Yeah. It's a,
Damn it, you two.
it's a bad. I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna be better. Evil things.
Evil things like the ding dong.
You take
It's
the charm
protection
my
from the
forehead.
ding-dong.
I'll fucking suck it to yours. They to stay there forever. Got it?
I wonder what would happen if I did take them.
You die.
It's time for me to get back to work.
Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie.
You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun.
The pose
He
does
sounds
not
so
match the
excited. He sounds
expression.
So excited.
Better not be a yokai parade. Nice. She'd probably drop dead from fright.
I can't believe it's gonna be a Hyakiyako.
Eh,
Ah, demon! Oh wait, just somebody in a suit, right?
Ten Mataro!
And Mataro, the demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Forbidden Jutsu.
Don't hurt me! Be gone! Be gone! Eat the lawyer first!
All right, fuck. He has a line.
I mean,
Oh.
I
Gives iffy.
I know who voices him. If he goes,
If he did.
Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away by the ding dong.
Charm, charm, charm. Where's that die and go to heaven charm?
That's a charm.
suicide
Oh.
charm.
At least it's
Oh,
not
one of us
fall on
is.
the road and die charm.
Oh, she got her own forehead this time.
And she put the die and go to heaven charm on her own forehead.
I guess she killed herself.
She sure gives up quick.
Damn.
Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that. Lower your eyes.
And how many butts are you here?
He'll steal your soul if you're not careful.
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously?
Your dowry stops here and now, Tenma Taro.
Now what?
Look at her, he's sitting on the roof.
Him on the roof.
A roof. A roof.
That booming laugh. Could it be?
My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yeah.
Wrestler of righteousness.
Yep.
El luchador.
The golden lord of yokai, the amazing Nine Tails, is here. Fear not,
I'm glad
good
you guys
boys
didn't
and
make it a
girls.
wrestler.
Sorry.
What?
Guys, you guys didn't make this typical Mexican wrestler.
I shall defeat Tenma Taro. You think I could do a Mexican voice?
He's about to lucha.
That's a beat his ass.
You're going down, brother. I'm going to wrestle you into submission like a little bitch.
Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing Nine Tails!
Not your no good tricks again, Tenma Taro. Well, not on my watch. Is it?
Ah, you little bitch. Oh, sorry.
You can't believe he's fucking dead. There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenma Taro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales.
Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Oh, wait. My throat.
Is that valid? What was that all about? Did
Somebody
that
found
wrestler
grammar
just
is
chase off a yokai?
Somebody's found grammar. He's out of prison.
I can't believe he's that jacked.
He found work elsewhere.
Looks like he came out of the Alderman's Manor.
I completely
Well,
forgot about that cutscene. I wasn't ready.
We're lucky, they normally do that performance in Spanish. This was the Amazing Ninetales.
English edition.
He's a pro wrestler from right here in the Ninetales Vale. No one knows his true identity.
You should just bend down further.
Apparently.
He sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was that all about, him banishing Tenma Taro?
That was the yokai exorcism.
Wait, do you tell me that you exercise yokais by beating people up with your bare fists?
Yes, they get a lot of exercise for doing so.
I can't believe Tenma Taro got fucking suplexed.
It's an annual ritual where Tenma Taro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the nine-tailed fox jumps from the top rope and slams down on Tenma Taro and purifies our village. But the amazing
Should've made
Ninetales did the honors this year.
Sorry.
We should have made him Hulkamania. Yeah, brother.
Brother.
I don't know wrestling. I've never watched wrestling, so I wouldn't know. But I know.
That was the big surprise, huh?
Also,
The amazing Ninetales and Tenma Taro. Ah. Well, whatever floats her boat.
as opposed to what sinks it.
Oh, would you look at the time? I better get back to work. Please excuse me.
You know, a great demon just got exercised, but I got better things to do.
He's a strange one, all right.
Mr.
She's
Grinch.
sweet in her own special way.
Oh, emphasis on the special.
The only truth is he
Whoa.
only has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
Yo, wow.
I feel like that one's a bit off.
You didn't hear that.
Oh, I heard all of that. Anyways, when we have some time to kill now,
Emphasis
I
on
see the
kill.
I might as well go kill you and see the rest of us. Might as well see what the rest of the night has now while we're here.
Fun never stops, does it?
Meanwhile, the fun about to stop.
That's a lot of dots.
There's a lot of dots.
Well, that's
Plenty
what
for
the food's
everyone.
gone now. That's a lot of beer.
Yeah. But I don't think those were necessarily beer bottles either. I think they were wine bottles.
I think I want you guys even know that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
Damn.
That's right, your money's mine. What's all the commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
It's terrible.
Good.
Everything seems speak fucking English. What happened?
The demon Tenma Taro. He killed Alderman Cube.
What?
Was he like murdered, dead?
Well, I don't know what else you mean by killed, but yeah, Tenma Taro did it.
Yeah, you could kill a performance, right?
Tenma Taro? Not to be confused with Tenga Taro? You stay here while I go have a look.
It may have been Tenga Taro. I didn't get
We
a very
need to
good
stop.
look at him. Please wait.
Huh? Oh my god.
If you're going to see Tenga Taro, wait for me. But if it's Tenma Taro, you need this warding charm. It should protect you.
This will prevent you from getting Ligma.
The Alderman's in the Fox Chamber at the top of the main
Yeah,
stairs.
I got the thing I wanted.
Okay, got it.
I think you wanted nice. Taro warning charm.
April.
April 17th, Kirby Manor, Fox Chamber.
Nazi time.
Oh.
Meet Matt.
Run
Follow your
it,
speed.
run it, run it.
Devils.
Oh, the Death Note!
Holy shit.
It appears Alderman slipped and fell on his own spear. The wrong way round.
Eat himself with his anal.
Are you alright?
Oh my god, I get to see someone alive again?
I was like,
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
damn it, I was going to try to listen to his voice so I could prepare for him because I'm supposed to be voicing him. Damn it. Didn't hear it.
Police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds.
Oh shit,
Damn.
sirens.
The man impaled by the spear was already dead.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Nah,
There
man.
was
It was just flesh room.
one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a fun idea for later.
Thank goodness the other man's gonna be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious.
You think Jinxie's gonna be okay?
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers in tracks.
Here comes Jinxie.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
It was Alderman QB when I found him. He was already...
So the victim was the village alderman.
As opposed to
And
the
the
village,
one-
as opposed to the village youngerman.
Correct.
Nah, that was enough to throw me off. And the one who was found alive, who was he?
Damien Tenma.
I read that as Darian. I was like, shit.
The CEO of Tenga. Oh, wait, wrong one. The mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. Not to be confused with Tenga Town. They arrested him.
So, he's a killer? Oh my god, stop.
Papa didn't kill anyone.
Papa? As in your father?
Wow, Polly, you're really fucking slow. That's right.
I did introduce myself with my surname.
Jinxie's dad is mayor of Timbertown. Actually, I introduced him, but you know.
No way.
Yes, way. But he's innocent.
This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of the Nine Tails Vale. And Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do.
Got some explaining to do.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there.
I know. I'll try my best.
Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him?
His name was Rex Kubi.
Nurse
They said his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Nine Tails.
A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then why did you come work here?
I'm your peers, right, Jinxie?
Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Nine Tails Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Nine Tails flowers grew.
Oh, what a beautiful flower! And there's only 9 petals, too!
Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
And now we'll take that flower.
Yoink.
And with that, my courage goes.
Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
Uh-huh. The warding charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door, it's been removed. That's forbidden.
The Forbidden Chamber's door. That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone.
Yes, it was taken.
Yoink.
How Tenma Taro escaped. Oh. Oh. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy.
Jinxie, you should get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
Between the warding charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers?
You wanna know what the detectives said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a non-guilty verdict in this one.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Right, Jinxie? If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly!
What?
You'd expect the case, won't you, Polly?
Hold your, like, knife point or something.
Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother.
Do it, Apollo.
Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me.
Attaboy, Polly! Besides, you're whinging about not having cases.
You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer.
Yup, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while.
Nobody's trying to avoid cleaning the toilet.
I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones.
One of the good ones?
Red demons are usually so mean.
Been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook.
Oh no, the notebook's back.
Apollo, what's the notebook for?
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. So I don't misplace them. I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you call a to-do list.
Oh, sounds handy.
To read my notes, I just open the court record with RB. And then I can switch between the tabs using LB and RB.
What the fuck are those?
You're saying such weird things, Trucy.
Oh, I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father, no matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear.
And some claim he could even shoot laser beams from his eyes.
What?
You heard me.
Well,
Is he Cyclops from the X-Men?
maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
Paralyzing stare, laser beams from his eyes. Sounds like some kind of monster.
I think I have a time saving. He's off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Alright, thanks.
Thank God.
Yes.
I like,
Get out of here.
I like the new navigation system there. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's like navigate between multiple sections.
Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds.
Who are you?
Yikes. So you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. What? Oh my god, let me out of here! Sorry, I get a little loud sometimes.
Incredibly rude.
Sorry, did I do something to offend you?
A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I'm the epitome of rudeness.
Epitome.
I don't fucking care. I'm just mean here.
Wait, so he wasn't mad at me?
Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor to some tea, and maybe some cookies too.
Imagine busting out of prison just so you can give someone some tea and cookies.
This man's a gentleman.
This man's British.
I can't.
No, wait! We can be British after we prove you're innocent! How about you start by telling me what happened?
I see. So teas and cookies can wait, can they? Being British.
That was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges.
I know, I was going to say we don't need British added to the list of charges.
Well, we'll add that later. Sure.
Being British
Seems like
was
a-
a step too far.
Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Whoa! Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Excuse me?
Think a public terrible such as like to be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened.
Go on.
I feared the ill effects would have on our youth. Now I've but one choice. I must leave at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth.
No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty.
I suppose you're right.
Oh my gosh, our youth just came this close to quite a scare.
He's gonna defend the youth. My fingerprints were on the spirit that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested.
Your prints were on the murder weapon. That's never good.
Doesn't usually tend to be known.
Any idea how they got there?
No, for I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head.
I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing.
As opposed to a head to the blood. Oh,
Huh? That's some kind of strange laugh. Well, I think we could safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. What did the police have on you as far as motive is concerned?
truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late.
Oh, was it personal in nature?
Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetails Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetails Vale to Tenma Town now!
Yikes!
That's what I told you.
I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared.
Says Apollo fucking Justice, Mr. Cords of Steel over here.
He's the main character. He gets to do that.
Yeah.
can't believe he has main character privileges.
My former mentor was a British man. So, that's the motive the police have established for the alderman's murder?
Indeed it is. After all, Alderman Cuba was dead set against the municipal merger.
And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way. Mayor Tenma, are you okay?
Yinxi, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this.
It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. It only really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma.
Please wait. My daughter, Jinxie.
Yes?
She already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need.
Leave it to me. Trucy and I will look out for your daughter.
I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some new friends Jinxie has been talking about.
New friends?
Yes, it seems to make some new friends since she started working in Ninetales Vale. They're quite an unusual bunch too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters.
Friends?
Very progressive.
Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me.
That's very offensive, Justice. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up.
Okay, is it going to pass on?
Yes.
Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. Call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright.
Oh, it's Lamrosso.
Justice here.
Apollo, is that you?
Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you?
Trucy told me you'd taken on a new case.
Oh, that. It was kind of the spur of the moment. It's actually calling me about a case?
That's fine, but I have a favor to ask.
Sure, what is it?
I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar.
That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today.
She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. It was like there was no stopping her.
Wait. What? Where is she now?
Probably somewhere in Ninetales Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her.
I've never even met her before. What does she look like?
She'll be in the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge.
Alright, I'll find her. God damn it, Phoenix. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Ninetales Vale quick.
Yokai Lane. Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane.
I believe this is Athena.
I already told you I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene, so if you would please tell me where QB Manor is.
Policeman. If you go.
You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky.
You stupid, pig-headed. This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know.
Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes.
Why wouldn't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
As you're puffing hooky, you're also mean and hurt people's feelings. Oh, no one usually does get arrested, so... Hey, shouldn't we get him back to school?
I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student.
No, you should be a student at your age.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Aren't
don't
you
worry
18?
about it.
That's it. Enough of your lies. You're going with me. You're going to jail.
Get your hands off me!
That's in time.
Okay, that's not necessary.
Ah, the spaghetti I had in my back pocket.
Ah, fucking dick!
Someone stupid break my fall.
I wish I could do the chair gimmick here, but I can't.
Asshole! Think you could watch out for the bystanders next time?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Oh, bust.
I'm gonna leave in like a couple months. I think so. But that police officer's out cold.
I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something.
Fairly good reflex.
Oh, no hugs.
Reflex sounds more like a felony.
Sounds like a felony.
You're Athena Sykes, I take it?
That would be me. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency.
The Right Anything Agency? Wait, a fishy sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, right. That right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Ah, of course. Feel free to ask it away.
What's your star sign?
No!
So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Max eats it.
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
a bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18.
Yeah, she don't have to be in high school anymore.
Well, that means-
18?
well, it's gonna
You
be
could
fast.
drop out, but most people don't drop out of education at 18.
Most people do. Education, high school. College.
How in the world did you become a lawyer in that age?
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
Did you meet a bomb guy named Clavier? Or not Clavier, I'm a Chris. Yeah. Sorry, Gaviner. Anyway, all I can say is, wow. She must be a genius or
That's
something.
me.
I also studied analytical psychology. Thought it might help make me a better lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer. How exactly does that work?
Find out later.
So, tell me about our client. What are they like?
Alright, you haven't met him yet. Well...
Sad.
And that about sums it up.
More worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father.
Wait, are you crying?
I'm not crying. That was something in my eye.
They're called tears.
They are.
Moving right along, let's get down to business.
To defeat the
To
Huns?
defeat the Huns. You're all fucking...
Wrong culture.
Helping our client is priority number one.
The Robs.
Why me?
The Robs. So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air into the legal system.
I get it.
Oh,
It's
really?
funny because she's the most unhinged person we've met.
Oh, really? How do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice. And then analyze the psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget.
Don't kill yourself.
What the fuck? Dogs?
You're really a volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling.
Awkward.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case?
Special edition covering our case. That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rapido.
Hey, what? Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the spinach?
Whoa.
Wasn't even pronounced correctly.
Yeah, no one said she was. No one said she picked up the language.
I don't know. Let's ask the expert. Let's ask the expert here.
Mm-hmm. What did you say?
Did you say rapido correctly?
You put too much emphasis on the A.
Yeah.
Ten
Clapping.
At
Taro
the
was
same time,
The
At the
emphasis
same time,
goes on the P.
Gonzalez does it with an A.
Tenma
like-
Taro was seen. What? He was seen flying through the sky?
Yes, I fly.
Somebody happened to snap a photo near Ninetales Vale.
They're trying to take a picture of the clouds, but then, you know, the amazing Ninetales yeeted him.
I originally thought it was Mothman too.
I reject this fucker across the land.
The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case.
Oh shit.
You okay?
Apparently that photo was shot right after the murder.
Tried to exorcise him in order to send him back to his world, but decided to do it manually.
Tenma Taro's blasting off again.
Let's see here. Written by Spark Russell.
He's back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai is in one of those Japanese monsters. Mein Gott! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you?
Ah, but the German gets to be pronounced correctly.
Achtung!
Yeah, fuck
Ha
you.
ha ha! Ha ha! Achtung, baby! Of course not. Now German?
Sprach kleine Deutsch.
Why not plain old English?
Why didn't you ask Clavier this question?
I think he did.
Clavier and I have a special bond.
Andale, Apollo, let's get cracking on that crime scene already.
But that Spanish was correct.
I know the fastest
Right, we're
mouse
done
alive.
We're done here. We're done.
God.
We're fucking done. Get me out of
Yeah.
there.
See you guys next time on Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. What the fuck?